everybody. Today is Monday, April 20th, and I'm going to go over your agenda for the week. As you can see, for English, you only have one assignment that you're going to be working on for the entire week, and that is your short story plot map. Like I said, again, you have all week to work on this. This is your brainstorming assignment for your short story. So before you actually start writing, I want you guys to brainstorm how you will be writing your short story, what events will take place, specific characters, different things like that that follow all of the elements of the plot. This plot map, like all of the rest of our assignments have been, is going to be due on Sunday, April 26th by 11:59 p.m. So please make sure that you are working on that diligently over the course of this week and you have it turned into Google Classroom by that time. When you log into Google Classroom, you are going to see under the Q4 narrative writing topic that you have your short story plot map right here. When you click this button to expand it, you're going to see the instructions right here. Again, we've already gone over it, but this is just your brainstorming of your essential plot before we start our short stories. The short story plot map is going to be in the form of a Google slide so that you can edit things and move boxes around. It's just easier than doing it on a Google Doc. So when you click that Google slide, this is what it's going to open. You have already seen this before because we've used this both in our reading and our writing classes already. So you should already be familiar with this type of plot map. The first thing that I'm going to want you to fill in, the title of your story. If you have one, you'll just double click inside this box right here, and then you'll be able to type whatever your title is. Okay, then you're just going to go through and you're going to complete each of these boxes. Again, all you have to do in order to type in them is double click the boxes and you'll be able to type in the correct boxes. So if you're working on your exposition, you're going to tell me what characters are going to be in your story, the setting, where it takes place, when it takes place, different things like that so that I can understand the beginning of your plot. Okay, then you're going to tell me what the main conflict or the main problem is in the story. And again, you'll double click in this box right here and tell me what the conflict is. Then we'll move on to the rising action. Those are the events that take place leading up to the climax. So what different things build suspense before we get to the climax? For this part right here, it's essential and very important that you are referring back to your pacing note so that you know how to pace the events that take place so that the reader stays intrigued and engaged throughout the rest of the story. Okay, then of course you have your climax, which is the most important or the most exciting part of the story. That's going to be at the top. Again, you'll just click in that box and tell me what the climax of your story is. Then you have your following action. This is where the events take place after the problem. So maybe there will be things that happen after the climax that lead to some kind of resolution, loose ends starting to get tied up, different things like that. You'll tell me at least 2 events right here. And then lastly, your resolution. So this line right here under this box, you'll tell me how you want your short story to end. Again, like I've said before, this is just kind of a rough draft or a brainstorming of your story. For whatever reason, if you want to change elements of your plot as you start writing, that's perfectly fine. But this is just to give you a general idea so that you're actually able to map out your ideas and the events in your story so that it has a consistent flow throughout the short story as you write it.